Good evening, guys. I'd like to introduce myself to all my new friends at perfectyourtrading.com. I'm Dr. Ken Long from tortoisecapital.net. I'm a retired Army officer, and I've been trading my own account for 40 years. I'm a combat veteran, a associate professor of strategy, tactics, logistics, and critical thinking for the Army. I also teach in a number of Tier 1 universities as an adjunct professor of corporate finance, strategy, and operational excellence. Most interesting, I think, for you will be that for 40 years, we've been providing professional trading solutions to professional traders around the world: hedge funds, banks, mutual funds, money managers, foundations. For 30 years, I've been a primary instructor at the legendary Van Tharp Institute for Trading Mastery under the great teacher, Dr. Van Tharp, rest in peace. You can see my professional footprints there at LinkedIn and a number of different resources we offer on the web that have solutions of various types. We trade everything: stocks, bonds, ETFs, futures, forex, options, crypto. We trade them in all time frames, in all market conditions, and the more volatile the market is, the better we perform. We've traded through the internet bubble, the internet burst, the long, slow grind out of that, the long-term capital management failures, the failure of the real estate markets through COVID, and we've had our best years when the market is in complete meltdown. And we'd like to share that with you. We've got over 100,000 man-hours of professional trading practice that we want to share with you in the courses that we offer through Perfect Your Trading. I've mostly been teaching professional traders, but honestly, at age 65, I just think it's important that everybody in the world learns some of the things that we're doing to help manage risk and support our families. These are some of the things that we'll be teaching you in the courses. We take a statistics-based approach to the markets. We use proprietary but also some conventional indicators in unique ways to give a statistical view of the markets. You will learn how to identify abnormal moves and then exploit them on reversions to the mean, or to continue if they are running out of control. We're going to teach you a bulletproof method of evaluating trade frames that allow us to calibrate carefully our risk and reward in both directions, with very clear decision points and specific guidance on how to manage an appropriate amount of risk. We're going to incorporate a lot of the teachings of Dr. Tharp for professional psychology management of traders, where we're going to learn to integrate systems, self, and markets into an aligned professional trading point of view. You're going to learn my regression line fractal framework that allows us to make sense of all price action in any time frame, in any market, and allows us to identify very clear signals to engage in chain trading. As you see laid out here, we have flow charts for trading the markets right from the open in both directions, in reversals. What do we do in quiet markets? What do we do in volatile markets? And then you're going to learn our newest system, the very robust sniper trading system, which is going to teach you 4 or 5 patterns on how to find compound critical states, and that is targets that are ready to move very large in either direction in shorter than normal periods of time. It typically catches market participants by surprise. That surprise leads to volatility. That volatility leads to our daily profit performance. So we're going to give you about a dozen different courses. Each one of them is going to be focused on one of our particular patterns and approaches so that you can find the thing that resonates with you. And we're going to lead off with a couple sample nightly coaching sessions in which you'll hear me reviewing the trades of the day, going over the trading performance of my students who are all professional traders who are learning these patterns from themselves. And we think, much like if you go into a hospital and you watch the surgeons performing from the observation deck, we think that kind of bar by bar trading review is the quickest way to learn how to trade these patterns for yourselves. And typically, we're finding people able to start trading in our way in less than 10 hours. We've got proprietary traders that are trading $1 million worth of other people's money because of their demonstrated performance in the markets. We've got over $5 billion being managed by money managers that are using various forms of our strategies. I just feel like it's time that the rest of the world gets a chance to use some of these power tools and learn what it is that we do in order to take care of yourselves and your family in an increasingly chaotic world. So I'm really grateful for your kind attention, and I look forward to being able to work with you. And if you ever need to reach me, you can contact me at any of those websites. So thank you very much, and good trading.